guess what, guys? Wisconsin Ants is back for year 2. That's right, year 2 of doing this whole YouTube thing. But I figured I'm gonna give you a better tutorial this year on how to catch acorn ants. So yeah, the first thing that you need to do though, find a stick, right? Because you know that, as you remember, the first acorn ant tutorial last year was having the bees performing really good. You need the stick to find them, and I've already found 3 acorn ant colonies this year with the method. So I'm gonna find an actual decent stick. This, no. This looks like a good stick. Sure. It's hollow. But it's just too dang small. You want an entire plant with a stick. Like this, right? This is what I would call a gosh dang good stick. Now I'm gonna collect a few of these, just in case if this doesn't have a colony in it. I'll see you then. Okay. As you can see, I've got myself my 3 sticks. Yeah. But that's not all that you need for this at all. This is what I would call a more advanced method than just doing what I did last time. Because last time you didn't catch that many of them. But this time, well, with this method, you'll catch a lot more. Not only do you need 3 sticks, you also need, what are they? And, yes, 2 to 6 test tubes, okay? You only really need 1 stick, but I do recommend having more, only so that you can catch more colonies. Now, I find the success rate for this to be 2/3, right? 2/3 time, find a colony. Good, yay. But the other third, well, you're not that lucky. So, let's get right back to it. And I'll cut to the part when I'm all ready to open up these sticks. Alright, this is the setup. Obviously, you need your stick and your few test tubes. And I'm just doing this on a lid of a container. But the first thing you do, you break open your stick. And you look inside it. Was the... I don't see any ants in there. Yeah, I sure don't. So what you do, to just continue to tear open the stick if you don't see any ants right away. And when you're ready to go on to the next session, just break off a huge chunk. Right away, I don't see any in there, nor on this side. So, we just break it up into smaller pieces. But I'm pretty sure that this stick is a bust. Yep. No one in there. So, that's why you want multiple different sticks. Okay. Let me grab my second stick. Alright, that last species of stick was not exactly the plant that I wanted. Which is what, because that has like segmented off at the leaf buds here where the leaves would normally be. Like, here, I'll take the stick, smash it, and smash it. Notice something. It does not go through. So it's extremely hard for ants to nest in it. However, these sticks don't do that. No, just one straight hollow tube. So first, break open the stick. Right away, I don't see anything. To be safe though, I open my test tube. Stick the end of the stick in, lift it up around halfway, Right, hold it there. And flick it. And by the way, hang on. There's brood. There's an acorn colony in this stick. All I do is flick the stick. We're getting some ants now. Holy large colony. Alright, that appears to be good. When I'm done, just cap off the tube and look. Nice colony. And there's, wow, there's already a queen. But I'm gonna finish this half of the stick, and I'll come back to you after I'm done. Alright, in that first half of that stick, this is the final. The queen's in there. Hang on, focus. There she is. You see her booty. See that big abdomen? Oh, focus. Thank God. Yeah, right there, right there. Focus. Oh my gosh, you're not that dumb. Thank you, iPad. Right there. See that, mama? Yeah. But that's what I got from the first half. But I'm gonna take a brand new tube, pop it up. Okay. I'm gonna break the second piece off. Right? Second piece off of the stick. Pretty nice. I'm gonna take it. Same thing again. So 8 flicks. Yeah, focus. Legit, focus. Yeah, that's brutal, right? That's brutal if I've ever seen some. So, they must have a really good grip or something. There's no workers yet. Alright, well, I'm gonna tear apart this little piece. A little bit more. One end. From that piece. I got one little ant. And some boots. Still a little blurry. That's better. Okay. But I'm gonna finish the rest of the stick up and show you the final results. Alright. After that entire stick, we got this. Sorry about the glare, by the way, but the queen's all the way up on my hand. Let me spin that tube. You see her? She's right there. That's her mama. Right there. But spin the tube around. One queen, a bunch of brood, and a bunch of workers. Not bad at all. However, we still have another stick to do, so let me do that real quick. Now, this last stick is absolutely huge. Okay? Absolutely huge. Hand. Drag. Drag. Still going, yeah. Is this? That might not be. Yeah, no, that's not attached to it. Wait, actually? It might be the right species, I'll see. But because it has like these tendrils at the end, we want to break those off. No tendrils, because they're so thin that the ants will not live in them. And if they do live in the tendrils, you're not getting them out of there, okay? Don't be upset to break away the tendrils. Okay? Legit, don't. You can be a little aggressive too, don't be gentle. Break them. That's what you need to do. However, I'm gonna break this piece off right here. Okay? And snap. I'm not sure if this is if this like has nothing. It could have something, but right now it's not looking too good. The only way to test though, grab a tube, right? Pop off the top. Spin it in like that and flick. And would you look at that? We got some brood. There's a colony here. Okay. Just breaking off a little bit of the stick to reveal more. To make it way easier to flick. Is that it for this one? I know that there's an entire colony in the overall total from the stick. There's nothing in this part though, then there's not a colony. Or then you can't find the rest. Yeah. Might have been a worker, but that's fine. I will flip this. Yeah, as I thought, nothing in that little tendril there. But so far, from this colony, that's a worker down there if you can see her. Yeah, right there. A worker and some brood. Okay? Now I'm gonna finish the rest of the stick and show you the results. Alright, and this is the final result. I think there's like 7 or 8 queens in this colony. So I hit a jackpot. But, beautiful colony. Hope this is helpful. Peace.